Hello dear Virgos, this is your monthly horoscope for December of 2019. I want it to be, of course it's a general horoscope, but I want it to be precise, concise, like true Virgo, my fellow Virgos. I have so many planets in Virgo, it's crazy. But anyways, there's good stuff about it as well, and hopefully I can deliver a very Virgo-like video for you Virgos. Now, first of all, your ruler Mercury goes direct in, and it's going very fast in Sagittarius as well. You know, your fourth house, your mind is really about your emotional stability and having a good time with yourself and with the ones that you love. Absolutely. But this month is a culmination month. It's eclipse time on the 26th. You feel it before that month, even when you're watching this now in November already. But you feel it also next year. And I've been talking, it's a traffic jam in your fifth house, basically. And thank God that Jupiter enters on the 3rd, the sign of Capricorn. Why? Because you, together with Taurus people, you and Taurus people, you are lucky when it comes to positive energy of these bigger planets like Jupiter, Uranus, and so on. So, what does it mean? This is a story that I've been telling you over and over again every month for the whole of 2019. You had eclipses in that fifth house in January as well. You had Saturn with the South Node in that fifth house as well. This was all tough. And still, the eclipse that is happening now is a tough eclipse. It's an eclipse that belongs to the Saros cycle 3 South, which is about transformation. Transformation is never easy, but it's on a fixed star polis, which is very fortunate. And Jupiter is involved here with the South Node, which is also positive. Now, what does it mean? It means that this is a culmination of what you've been doing throughout the whole year of 2019. And most of you Virgos, the thing about Virgo, they want to improve themselves, for sure. They want to improve others and fix others as well. That's a bit the pitfall that they have. But first and foremost, if they're working hard on themselves, other people fall into place around them. And so it is with you, with your fifth house. So because Saturn was there, karma have been quite hard on you when it comes to the heart chakra. And that the fifth house is typically known for, yes, your own projects and the way that you enjoy yourself. But when it comes to people, it's about your children, and it's about the ones that you love, your lovers, the romance sector. And with Saturn and Pluto and with all that karmic stuff there, you had to detach yourself from old-fashioned way of loving, basically. And that's hard. That's not easy. You had a process of a whole year of trying to, and when Saturn and the South Node are together, this means that the detachment is not going easy. It's like you're driving your car and you really have to put those fingers away from the steering wheel. You see what I mean? So it was not easy at all. But the better you've worked on yourself throughout the whole year in detaching yourself, of not wanting to take in control, because that's Saturn and Pluto, then you're going to have a reward. You're going to have the reward with Jupiter entering Capricorn already in the sign there on the 3rd of December. So there is for a lot of Virgos reward when they had rough times with lovers, when they had rough times with children, and anything that has to do with that controlling issue, if you've worked on that, if you try to be, the things that you cannot control, try to detach yourself from it, or at least trying and doing your best and being aware of it, then this is going to be a very, very different month and also a very different year in 2020. So I hope a lot of Virgos will now already feel in December that, yes, this is not so tough anymore. I'm getting now my pleasures here. I'm getting now my entertainment here. And yes, I had to work hard to detach myself from things that I cannot control. But hey, now Jupiter is here, the planet of meaning, the planet of purpose. And now I see all the purpose of it. I see it, and at least I see it in a bigger perspective. So that's going to happen a lot for you Virgos out there who have been struggling with one of these items, you know, who have had a hard time with children, or one of them their children, who had a hard time with a lover, or with someone that they needed to detach themselves from, but it's so hard. Or a project, it could have been a project as well, or a business that you know that you needed to let go of, and it wasn't so easy. Now you see all the why you had to work that hard, and now you're getting the rewards. And of course, if you are that kind of Virgo, which I think nearly exists, but anyway, I'm exaggerating now. My Sagittarian rising is playing up here. But of course, if you run away from all of that, if you stick to it, and keep on sticking to it, of course, there won't be this Jupiter expansive energy. It will be only a very, very small light that you're going to see there. But most of you, you know, are trying to improve them yourselves and are quite hard on yourself as well. So this is very more playful. Also to meet someone new with the Jupiter and the South Node in your 5th house. If you're single, you could meet someone who's very meaningful for you, to say the least, who could be from a different culture because it's Jupiter, but also who is very positive and who is interested in your growth, basically, and who's very wise. You're gonna attract very wise people, a bit mentors like that. So very good energy for Virgo. Again, when you've worked hard, you can't go wrong. And when it comes to your energy, Mars is in the 3rd house, so it's going to be a very lively month for you. Very much of social contacts, but also deep contacts with Scorpio, Mars there. And it's making some great aspects to Neptune as well in your 7th house. So when it comes to relationships and connections, you're going to find deep connections there. And that's good as well. When it comes to work, I didn't really talk a lot about work, but it seems like a busyness. So you're not that kind of sign that around Christmas time, no work at all. I don't see it like that. But again, you enjoy. You're going to have enjoyment as well. Having said that, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a very good month if you're celebrating Christmas as well. Have a very good time. And if you want a reading, just get in touch. Bye-bye.